38-kilometer bike ride yesterday down to Point Pleasant Park and Citadel Hill. I'm just going to fly down Devonshire here now and bring you down to Barrington Street. They built this new little trail for walkers and bikers in the last couple of years. It's kind of nice to ride on. Keeps you off the road. Just going to fly up here a little bit and we'll get down and see some of the sights of the waterfront. You'll see Purdy's Wharf, which is a kind of an office building area where they actually have, there on the right you'll see Purdy's. They actually use some of the seawater for cooling here. That building directly in front of us is the Casino Nova Scotia. And just on the left you can see the slipway where the harbour hopper comes up. As always, I'll add links in the description. We're just coming up along by the parking garages here now at Purdy's Wharf, and we're coming up to the Marriott Hotel. I'm not sure why I kept this in the video, but I just kind of like the little tunnel-like area here. Just going to fly up here a little bit further, and we'll skip ahead a bit, and we'll take you down to the end of Hollis Street in Barrington. And here on the left would be where Pier 21 is. You can't really see it here. And just the train station and bus station there as well. Coming up here now, we're coming up Inglis Street and up towards St. Mary's University. You'll see St. Mary's here on the left as I make the turn. And we're just coming down to what we call the south end of Halifax. It's one of the more, I suppose, upper scale neighborhoods. I just really like these bridges down here in this area. They overlook the train stations, or train tracks. You'll just see my picture of the train tracks here in a minute. I call this little section here Portrait of an Awkward Bike Rider. Here's the train tracks, and it's the picture I took through the bridge things there. Now we're coming into Point Pleasant Park. This park was heavily damaged in a hurricane a few years ago. I can't remember what it was, but a significant portion of the trees. Just going to fly down here. It's beautiful walking area. A lot of people with dogs here, as you can see. And just come down here and slow down a little bit. You can see a section of what we call Northwest Arm. Again, another one of the exclusive areas of Halifax. Kind of a pricey place to live down there. Right here, we're at pretty much the very tip of the Halifax Peninsula, so that's why we're right in the waterfront here. Nice spot. Come back down through the park again. Up here on the right, you'll see a monument. This is to all sailors that were lost at sea. I think I can't remember the exact details. I will put it in the description as always. It's like a big anchor with chains. I've got some pictures on my profile that you can probably see if you go looking for me at some point too. Just coming out to the entrance or exit of the park here again in a moment. And we'll just skip ahead and just see up here we see these gates. I really like these. They're on Young Avenue. I don't know what they're all about, but again, I'll try and find some description and add it into the description. Coming up to the south end here again. Beautiful area down here. Just such a nice area. Another one of these bridges that I liked, and again, here's a picture I took from there while I was biking. Coming back up the south end here again now. And we'll skip ahead a bit here. There's not a lot to see except roads, and you don't really need to see those much. But this, again, we're coming up in a bit here to Citadel Hill. So just here now, this should get your first glimpse of Citadel Hill. I'll add a link again as always. Just coming up to the road here now, I'm going to go up Citadel Hill and go for a loop around. Not a whole lot to see, but some nice greenery. If you go into the monument, to the park itself, there's a lot of historical sites and things. At noon, they fire a cannon here every day. Well, they did. It's not going on now. All the COVID restrictions are going on. But you get the noon gun here every day, and all year round actually. But I guess you notice it more in summer because you're outside for it. On the right here, you can see the Citadel Hill Clock Tower. Beautiful picturesque spot. I need to come down and take some photos down here again soon. So we'll speed up the camera a bit here now, and we'll just take you a loop around the hill. You see the fortifications on the left, and you get more if we get closer up here. You'll, in summer, see a lot of people relaxing on the hillside here, and even at the base playing sports. Offer some great views of the city, both over the harbour and over the city itself. Just a beautiful, picturesque spot, really. A lot of tour buses here too, of course, in summer. Now we're coming down part of the hill, I guess, on Citadel Hill, and we're right back to where we started. You can see the clock tower again here in front. Just beautiful view of the harbor here. Of course, most of it blocked by office towers, like every city nowadays. We'll just speed up a bit here now and skip ahead, and we're coming down Citadel Hill now into some of the rotaries into the Bedford, Halifax Common area. Going to come up here and go what's called Agricola Street. I used to call it Agricola first when I moved into the city. I didn't really know the difference, and that's how it's spelt after all. Speed up Agricola, and we'll get up here to an area that's known as the Hydrostone. The Hydrostone is one of the older parts of the city. It was, I think, a lot of damage was done up here during the Halifax explosion, but still some beautiful stately homes up here. Beautiful tree-lined split road. You can see it's even got like 2 levels to where the hills of the city go. And really that was pretty much it for the ride. Thanks for having a look at my video as always, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, bye.